Hi guys, we're at Daytona International Speedway doing some NASCAR, and I'm in the Ford Mustang. Don't know if that makes any difference. I know nothing about NASCAR, but I do enjoy it every now and then. But this is my first proper day of actually trying to do it properly. So I had a couple of races earlier in the day, ended up in wrecks, which were actually not caused by me. This race, however, went very, very differently. Didn't get a great start, but good enough. So, I don't know a lot about NASCAR, so feel free in the comment section to tell me exactly where I'm going wrong. I imagine quite a bit. My iRacing is, I don't know, 1100 or something awful like that. Yeah, I did accidentally bump this guy here in the 19 car, JB. I did apologise to him, he was totally cool about it. I think he put the guy in front of him, slowed him down and come back to me. But it was all good, no one got killed, so all fine. So yeah, just staying in the draft, just trying to stay fast. Certainly is a lot more to NASCAR than I think a lot of us Europeans give credit for. It's actually quite tricky, as opposed to the just turning left, trying to, you know, balance everything as delicately as you can. It's actually quite tactical. So I see here, I was closing the gap on JB, but not enough. I did go high, try and make a move, but not enough. You see that number one car closing up behind me. He goes for a move, doesn't quite have enough, but something happened there. JB backed out of it, so I went high, got past him, slipped into the draft of this car ahead of me now, number 21, but I lost the gap and then lost position. There's a slight tangle here, a couple of mile out, lost by these guys, but that does allow me to stay ahead. Now this 17 car here, this red and white one, I mean, I appreciate I don't know too much about NASCAR, but this guy was swerving from left to right the whole race, and so I knew at some point something was going to go wrong, so I particularly tried to play it safe whilst behind him, because I never quite knew what he was going to do. Got number 4 car there, he was trying to bump draft me a bit. He did, I think he bump drafted someone else later in the race and it didn't end too well. This is the Draft Master Series, so rookie level, well, you know, as good as, yeah, rookie level. But still people take it very, very seriously. Again, number 4 car there goes for another move, but doesn't have enough. I get bumped again here by 21. Thought I'd be able to get past 17 there, but I didn't have enough power going into it, so I tucked back into the draft, stayed low. Number 9 bump drafts me. There was quite a bit of bumping going on here, but fortunately for me, it didn't end up too bad. And number 9, he does actually get a move on me, and then it all goes wrong. Him and 17. I don't quite know how that happened. And then these two crash out ahead of me. one of those guys. I won't name him, but in the 2 previous races I'd had, people were screaming at him for wrecking quite a lot of people. Seems to be a lot of reputation carrying in NASCAR. People know you, they know you for the wrong reasons. So here's Aaron up in position 1 here, brownish car with the red wheels, and JB behind me. So I'm in second position now. I've gone high and I didn't have enough, and I don't want to come down low because I know JB's there. So I don't want to wreck myself and him. So yeah, back across the start finish line there. I see I've got enough space now, so I get back in front of JB behind Aaron to pick up that draft again. Here we go up high, don't have enough, bring it back down low, tuck back in again, we'll have another go in a minute. I know the changing lanes thing is, from what I understand, pretty frowned upon. I don't know, maybe someone can let me know. Like I say, I know very little about NASCAR. I know the people who race it regularly know the do's and don'ts. Seems to be quite a lot of unwritten rules in there as well. Here's a move I managed to get on Aaron now. But this time I've got a low move on him and I slide into the lead, and he accepts it and pulls into the draft behind me. So now I'm leading this race, which I found very odd. It's an odd place to be because you know those cars behind you have got more power, and now I'm coming up upon the back markers, so I'm a bit sort of unsure as to how I'm going to deal with everything. But I decided to just go, right, okay, we'll take their draft, just try and stay ahead. That one there, 18 car, he really didn't see us coming. Didn't have his crew chief on quite clearly. I was hoping those back markers were going to just sort of get out of the way and just leave me, Aaron and JB to it. But that doesn't seem to be the way back markers do it in NASCAR. So as you see here, Aaron's going for a move on me. He's running out of energy now. But now he can't get tucked in behind me because the white car behind me is stopping him from sliding into the draft. So yeah, this was really peculiar because I didn't quite know, should they be doing this? Should they not be doing this? Is this a thing that back markers do? Just hang out with the guys at the front and, I don't know, try not to interfere in the race? Because at this point they've got a right to race, obviously, but I don't know if this counts as interfering, because Aaron, he can't get ahead of me because I'm not giving up this low line. But I don't need to give up the low line because he gets ahead of me anyway. So he then takes the low line, and number 11 there, oh yes, he actually wrecked me in the race before this one, so I was actually honestly quite nervous of seeing him on the track. I say I got a good draft on Aaron there, go back into the lead again. I mean, I'll be honest, at this point, I was so elated to be where I was. I honestly didn't care who won the race or not, like me, Aaron or JB. I just wanted to still to finish and finish well, you know. If I'd have got third place, I would have been more than happy with that. I don't know NASCAR, so it would have been, for me, a really great result to finish a race having not been wrecked. So it's all still pretty static. I'm not giving up this low line. So these two white cars here in the middle, these are two guys who are at least 1 or 2 laps behind at least. I'm really not sure what they're doing. Number 11 car, you see he's going up high. Is he trying to put a move on Aaron? JB's just, I think he's just chilling out there, waiting for the wreck to happen. He doesn't seem to want to get too involved in this. I think he's almost just happy with waiting to see how this unfolds. And now we're coming up on more back markers, so yeah, this is going to get interesting. So here is the 17 car. I don't think you saw me coming, but yep, huge wreck there. It all went wrong. That number 11 car, the white and blue, hit the back of Aaron, wiped him out. It may have been easier had the 17 car that was about to be lapped just got out of the way cleanly, but he may not have seen us. And I thought I was going to take him on the right, and then all of a sudden he goes diving off to the right, slams himself into the wall. Everyone else panics, and that seemed to be what caused number 11 to unsettle his car, and he unfortunately took out Aaron with him. Aaron, who was in second place. Again, should back markers be doing this? I don't think so, but I don't know. Maybe it's a thing. So now we've got myself, the number 6 car behind me, and JB, who's actually in second place, behind him. I think we're on to the last couple of laps now. I know JB did come on to radio and say, look, do you mind taking a high line and allowing me to fight for the lead? And the back marker kind of did me a favour, because he just sort of didn't listen to him. And being that the back marker seems to be covering every move that I'm doing with this low line, I didn't really see JB as too much of a threat. So now the white car finally moves out of JB's way under the double yellows. This is where JB goes for a real cheeky move again. Tell me if this is legal, guys. I have no idea. He can't get through on the outside, so he dips under the double yellows, but I just beat him by about 6 inches. So yeah, someone could tell me if that's allowed. I've heard people screaming about being under the double yellows before, and how it's not allowed. I have no idea. If it wins you a race, I suppose no one really cares if they do it or not, and they don't care about the rage people say. So, like I say, I have seen people quite upset about other people overtaking, using the double yellows to their advantage. But yeah, that was a win for me. Not quite sure how it happened, but in the comment section, yeah, please tell me what I did done right, what I've done wrong. I've actually really been enjoying these few races of NASCAR and oval stuff. It's quite different to my regular stuff because I generally just stick with the Formula V. But here we are on some wrecks for you now. So number 5 goes low, 18 goes back, but doesn't realise it's been covered. And that's both of these guys out. This is the guy who's bumped drafting me. Yeah, got out high, got it all wrong. There was some screaming over the radios for that one. And that one. But that was the 11 car who, like I say, he crashed me in the race before. This is a guy a lot of people screaming about, seems to carry a bit of a negative reputation, but I don't think he did actually too much wrong there, because the 15 was going up and down the circuit like nothing else. We'll see it from the 15's point of view in just a second. So he's on the low line, goes high, comes back low, goes high, comes back low, and number 8 is in that gap by then. But 15's pretty much dead, but he can't leave it there. Yeah, he actually kicked it down a gear to do that, so we know it was on purpose. Here's the 11 wreck with poor Aaron. Yeah, really stupid back markers, screwing with the guys in front, but I'm sure you're all familiar just how common this sort of stuff seems to be. And I don't know what was going on there. It just drove into him. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I really enjoyed that race, and I will see you in the next one.